Alrighty, welcome back to another episode of Casual Play, Casual Help, episode 64. Took about another week off or so from doing videos. Been kind of making a backlog of sorts, but now we're finally getting back into it. Today we're looking at Khepri, the Dawnbringer. Onto his skins, as always, the standard, the palette swap. Now Khepri's one of the few that has the shadow skin, which is a part of the clan thing, so it's basically just another palette swap. Next we have the Cursed Scarab, which I like, and has like his body's a brazier. This one is just another palette swap. Crab Rave from the Monster Cat Battle Pass. It's literally the crab from the Crab Rave, and he does the little dance too. Next, the Steel Scarab, if you like more techno type stuff. We've got Hugbug, and then Ladybug, which is the same thing. And if you see, Hugbug dreams of loving Ladybug, but Ladybug dreams of loving Huncules. So there's a bit of a love triangle going there. Next, Star Eater. This was back around when I first started, when they started doing the whole Odyssey event stuff. Then we have a commemoration of 2017's convention, which is just another palette swap. Chef Special, which is pretty funny because he's a lobster, he has butter on him, and when he dies, a plate forms under him. So that's pretty funny. Next is Dark Matter, which is a part of like a galaxy-esque look. See, because he has a galaxy. And then we have his plushie, which is a part of the plushie theme. I mean, just look how happy he is. He's happy to be here. Northern Wanderer, which gives me real Golden Compass vibes. You know, that Narnia knockoff that was more atheistic than Christian? Yeah, you know the one. Next, Big Gun, which is my favorite of his besides the other one, because he's literally a Tommy gun. And then we have Confectionery, which turns them into sweets. Oh, that's cute. But we're gonna leave him on this. Onto his abilities. His first one, Abduct. Don't worry, they're all over the age of 18. Khepri lunges forward, dealing damage, and if he connects with the enemy god, he'll stop and grab them and start moving backwards. And while you're doing that, you gain increased protections, and the enemies are silenced, which means that they can't use their abilities. His second ability, Rising Dawn, he pushes a little orb of the sun forward, deals damage to enemies, reducing their protections, and allies that are hit with it take reduced damage. So it's kind of a support and damage thing. Solar Flare, he calls down the sun on a target location, and it deals damage and roots all targets in the area. And his main combo is Solar Flare and Abduct for an enemy god. And one of the best support abilities is Scarab's Blessing. And the main thing behind this is that if you, which I don't say use it on yourself because that's selfish, but if any of your allies are about to die, you can put Scarab's Blessing on them, which gives them movement speed, cleanses them of slows, and if they die while they're blessed, they are revived back to you at your location. But executed allies aren't revived. So if they get hit by Achilles' ultimate, Ao Kuang's ultimate, or Thanatos' ultimate, they won't come back. And his passive, Fortitude, every 5 seconds, Khepri applies a shield to himself and nearby allies for 2% of the target's maximum health for 15 seconds. And the rate is slowed to every 10 seconds if Khepri has taken or dealt damage in the last 5 seconds, with a maximum of 10% for your shield. So he's a very interesting support. And the whole main strategy of Solar Flare and Abduct, it's basically bringing in enemies closer to your allies so that they can use their crowd control on them. He's a bit like Athena, except instead of a taunt, he has a pull. It still puts him in danger because the enemy god that he abducts can still hit him with basic attacks, and his allies can also still attack you. So you really gotta rely on your team to help out with the people that you abduct. I still like on how this aquatic nightmare has a old underwater mine as its head. Ooh. Now the bad thing about playing Khepri is if you're not on the ball with your ultimate, because there's like situations where like a person's at low health, but you don't think that this next ability that they're going to be hit with is going to kill them, but then it does. And then there's also moments where your Scarab's blessing somebody, but people know to ignore them until the duration wears off. And if they haven't died when the blessing runs out, then they're still gonna die. It's just an all-around bad situation. And I'm very disappointed in myself during the Monster Cat thing where I didn't get the Crab Rave skin, because that was technically the only one that I wanted, and it was at the end of the battle pass. So it made me sad. And I'm still sad that they haven't brought back Champions or Enigma chests as boosters. Because if they were going to remove them entirely, they would like remove their UI from the booster menu, but they still have it. And you could be just like, yeah, we just kind of don't want to deal with it and just leave it in there, or maybe they are still maybe planning on implementing it, but haven't really gotten any news about that. So who knows? Could happen, could not. I suspect an Odin Zeus ult combo. Now, for those of you that don't know or haven't seen any of my previous episodes, Odin's ultimate is a ring of spears that blocks people from getting out of a specific area, and that in the quote-unquote AOE that the spears make is about as big as Zeus's ultimate. So unless you have a leap to get yourself out, or if you have Phantom Shell, which I'm probably going to have to get, then you're kind of stuck in there. But you can also break the how to say the quote-unquote walls. It takes 5 basic attacks to completely break one. And as a Guardian, we're going to Sentinel's Gift, because it's the best. Then we're gonna kind of debating to do a upgraded, so we can get an early start on that, but just stick with my usual stuff. Oh wait, no, I got enough. Okay. So the item that we'll be going for is Stone of Binding. Gives us decent protections, decent power, which they nerfed. And its quote-unquote effect, anytime that a enemy god is dealt crowd control, their protections are reduced. So that really helps. And if you see the little scarab at the bottom left, so to speak, that's the shield thing doing its thing. I will cut you up. That was the main combo. no. Stop it.
Retreat. This won't miss.
Ooh, that was smooth.
Retreat. No problem here.
Dang, which one's saying it out of mana?
Out of mana.
Well, I guess somewhat
That's
out of
too
mana.
bad, man.
You got enough for Stone of Binding.
My strength grows.
And because there's more physicals, we'll be going Breastplate of Valor. But before we start speccing into that, we're probably going to have to get Phantom Shell. Okay, Zeus has got triple ulted.
Good stuff.
And I just now realized that I could have saved that Zeus if I wasn't so slow. I just wasn't paying attention. There's Phantom Shell, so we're good on that. Until we're not. Get the Odin. Oops. Come on. Oh, there we go. No. Leave me be.
We made it. That's what I am.
Alright. That was cool. Close one.
You're crazy. Ultimate is down.
Come here, boy. Uh-oh. Oops. Oops.
Shit! Retreat! Sorry, man. That's too bad, man. Ultimate is down. Cancel that. On my way. Help right leg.
Yep, I can't work the voice controls very well, apparently.
On my way.
And from Breastplate of Valor, get Breastplate of Determination, which gives me more protections based on the type of damage I'm dealt.
Retreat! I'm on. That's too bad, man. Enemy ultimate down. Yes.
Here you go, Susano. Oh, you kidding me?
Enemy could not handle.
Middle lane. Middle lane.
And ready to pop. An enemy has been slain.
Well, we got minions through.
Reached your portal. Shit! I am the
forgot to mention next going Genji's guard. Decent amount of protections, and the cooldown really helps.
An enemy could not handle our siege. Double defeat. Double
Stellar. Be right back. Retreat.
Woo! Oops.
That's too bad, man.
I could have saved her probably with Phantom Shell. I'm trying to hold off on that because of Odin. Kind of making it difficult. Nope, saw that coming.
An enemy could not handle and ready to party.
Be right back. Fine. Stand behind me.
An enemy.
No, I'm not fine, Khepri. We're almost died. Next, we're going for Sovereignty, which does AoE damage around us, which is
That's
pretty
too bad,
pretty
man.
good.
The night had just begun.
Sorry, man. Don't know. On my way. Yes, on my way.
Oh, man. Odin got my way.
Get back in your body. I didn't say you could die.
You want to see something?
Our friend will be right back.
Wait, how did Bacchus get into our back line?
Retreat.
An ally has been
Retreat.
Well, I tried.
Be careful.
Oh, that's a typical Sasano build.
An enemy could not handle.
It's doing a crap load of damage for absolutely no
Our
reason.
friend will be right back.
Yeah, it's Sasano. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
And ready to
Good
an
stuff.
enemy has been slain.
Really? Got enough for Sovereignty. And we'll go next going for Oni's Hunter Garb. Gives us damage mitigation depending on how many gods are around us. Because we're diving in to abduct people.
Be careful. Shit.
Enemy could not handle. An enemy.
Oh, if they only came over here.
Enemy could not handle.
Wait. Go.
No.
Sorry, man.
Oops.
Audit time.
And that was also another situation of when two allies are like right next to each other. Tried to save Sasano, but ended up hitting Chuck instead. It's just one of those things.
That middle lane. Middle lane. On my way.
Oh well.
Damn night, it just an enemy has been slain.
Retreat! Thanks.
Can't believe we actually survived that.
Thanks.
Well,
I sent them out.
got somebody. Not the person we were going for, but we got someone.
Double the kills, double the food.
So where's Bacchus building?
And ready to party.
Oh, he's building damage.
An enemy could not handle our sight. An enemy has been slain. I can dance to that. Double
Retreat.
kill. Nimble and ready to
Oh no! He's right there.
That's too bad, man. Retreat!
get back in your body. Enemy could not handle
You're crazy. I can't
our
die
friend will be
again.
right.
That's too bad, man.
Send them out.
Mantle of the Inquisition.
Well, I tried.
Shit! Enemy ultimate down. No problem here.
Oh wow.
Retreat! Retreat! Healing.
An enemy could not handle.
You're crazy.
Oh no.
That's too bad, man.
Yep, and there was the situation that I said earlier. I didn't think he was gonna get killed by that ability. Oh,
And night.
Sorry. Keep them out.
yeah, I really do suck.
Defend middle lane. Group up. Ultimate is ready.
And ready to party.
Well,
Our
got,
friend will be
at
right.
least I got somebody.
Sent them
He
out.
didn't die.
Minions have reached your fortress.
Actually turned out to be a pretty decent match. And a lot of the things that I said would happen actually did happen. That's
too bad, man.
Just what I really like about doing this series. It really shows you the inner workings of how some matches can go.
Be careful.
Okay, that was a lag spike. No! Wait, seriously, someone wants to surrender now? Oh, great.
Brutal.
Oh no! Ah, those minions.
You're crazy. You're crazy.
And of course, my team's finding somebody to blame on our team. They just did a really good push. But anyway, as always, hope you learned something, hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one.